and welcome to all of you. This is the last paragraph explanation of this story, which name is His First Flight. So let's start. Ga ga ga, he cried, begging her to bring him some food. Ga ko ha, she screamed. Miss, she shouted, yeah, cried back trevously, but he kept calling plaintively. And after a minute, yes, so he uttered a joyful scream. His mother had picked up a piece of the fish and was flying across to him with it. He leaned out, eagerly tapping the rock with his feet, trying to get nearer to her as she flew across. But when she was just opposite to him, she halted, her wings motionless, the piece of fish in her beak almost within reach of his beak. He waited a moment in surprise, when wondering why she did not come nearer, and then, maddened by hunger, he dived at the fish. So he cried in hunger. He means Segul, the bird. He cried in hunger because for 24 hours he did not eat anything. That's why he was hunger, and he cried in hunger to his mom, because to see his mom, because at that time his mom, while his mother screamed back angrily, but he kept crying, which soon turned into a joyful scream at the sight of his mother flying towards him with the piece of a fish. So he got excited as she came nearer and thus leaned forward. Suddenly she stopped, and too far from him, out of excitement and hunger, he dived at the fish without realizing for a moment that he was afraid to fly. Means he was so hunger, and that's why he, for a moment, being hunger, he could not realize that he had forgot his fear of not flying. With a loud scream, he fell outwards and downwards into space. Then a monster's terror seized him, and his heart stood still. He could hear nothing, but it only lasted a minute. The next moment, he felt his wings spread outwards. The wind rushed against his breast feathers, then under his stomach and against his wings. He could feel the tips of his wings cutting through the air. He was not falling headlong now, he was soaring gradually downwards and outwards. He was no longer afraid, he just felt a bit dizzy. Then, dizzy means an uncomfortable feeling of spinning around and losing one's balance. Dizzy means in Hindi chakkar aana, that is called dizzy in English. Then he flapped his wings once and he soared upward and crying ga 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 ko his mother swooped past him, her wings making a loud noise. He answered her with another scream. Then his father flew over his screaming. He saw his two brother and his sister flying around him, curveting and backing and soaring and diving. So monster means horrible, terrifying. So he got so excited that he fell as soon as he tried. For a first moment, he was in shock and stood still out of terror. All his lasted, all this lasted only for a moment, and soon his feathers opened as he flied. He could feel the wind against his breast, feather, stomach, and his wings. He could feel himself cutting through the air. He was not afraid anymore now because he was just a bit nervous now. But then his mother accompanied him, his mother guided him. The whole family screamed out of excitement, thus celebrating his victory over fear, because the Segul has overcome his fear, and that's why the whole family were enjoying it and celebrating. Then he completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly, and commanded himself to dive and soar and curve, shrieking shrilly. He was near the sea now, flying straight over it, facing straight out over the ocean. He saw a vast green sea beneath him with little ridges moving over it, and he turned his beak sideways and cowered amusedly. So shrinking means making a high pitched piercing या cry या फिर shouting. Shrill means होता है loud या forcefully. Covered means cawed means utter a caw, you know, shouting या screaming up the bird या crying. So once he overcome his fear, he forgot that he was once afraid of it. Yeah, once he had any fear of not flying. He did all those things he once feared. He flied straight over the sea and could see the greenery and the mountains beneath him, and the very huge sea was flowing under his legs. He screamed out of joy and he enjoyed the victory that he had overcome his fear. His parents and his brother and sister had landed on this green flooring ahead of him. They were beckoning to him, calling shrilly. He dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. His legs sank into it. He screamed with fright and attempt to rise again, flapping his wings. But he was tired and weak with hunger, and he could not rise. Exhausted by this strange exercise, his feet sank into the green sea, and then his belly touched it, and he sank no farther. He was floating on it, and around him his family was screaming, praising him, and their beaks were offering him scraps of dogfish. He made his first fly. So once, yeah, when he landed, his family landed along with him. Means when he was trying, his family was also with him as a gesture that they were proud, and his family were feeling proud to see that a fearful bird is trying. They were screaming, they were shouting, and crying in excitement, in enjoyment, in their high pitched voice. He then went into the sea, where at first he got scared, and thus panicked. He tried escaping but got tired and weak because of hunger. Thus, when he calmed down, yeah, when he got rest, he started floating in the sea. He was once afraid of. His family was celebrating in excitement and offered him food as praise. Now, the bird who was being punished as being hunger now was offering food in praise. Finally, he had overcome his fear and had made his first flight. So now the bird, a little small bird who was fearing of flying, now he had tried and overcome his scare. So the, this part of this chapter is finished now. Now you have to summarize this lesson, and you have to write the summary of this lesson and question answer that is given in the NCRT book. Thank you.